Am I the jerk for sending my mother the text of her boyfriend asking me to marry him? My parents divorced when I was around 4 or 5, and I live with my dad. My mom spent the next decade going through a multitude of relationships and marriages, so I had a constantly rotating series of stepdads and step-siblings. While I'm not sure the exact age, I was when her boyfriend and I met on a visit to my mom, but I'd guess around 12. That would put him around 40 years old. They were together a few years and never married before they split up. Fast forward a decade. I'm 21 years old and pregnant, but unmarried, though I live with my fiancée. I rarely saw or interacted with my mom over the years, but did let her know I was pregnant. I am about 6 months along, and she drove up to visit me and some of my siblings. We had an awkward dinner, rehashed prior visits, and talked about my hopes for my children. During dinner, she let me know that she was back with the boyfriend I met when I was 12, and they're getting married. When she left to drive home, she was having issues with her cell and asked me to message him to let him know she was heading home. I didn't think much of it and sent the message. I didn't really expect a response except maybe thanks or something generic. He asked if it was true that I am pregnant and if I'd married the dad. I thought it was odd, but responded that no, I wasn't married, just engaged, and we are waiting until after the babies are born. He responded that he'd gotten back with my mother because he'd never forgotten about me. I thought it was some sick idea of a joke, and here's where I may have messed up. I let him keep going. I did not agree with him or say anything to encourage him, but I didn't stop him, just kept saying things like, oh, or what. He kept going, asking me to leave my fiancé, move in with him, and marry him. Told me how he had such a good job, and he'd take care of me. He only screwed my mom to get with me, and was sad when they got back together, and he realized we were estranged. After several of these messages, in them, getting more R-rated, I screenshotted it all and messaged my mom to let her know everything that he had said. Well, it all blew up. My mom and siblings were pissed that I led him astray. They reached out to the extended family and said I was a homewrecker, that I tried to seduce her boyfriend, and I was a slut looking for a gravy train since I'd gotten knocked up. I make decent money in my office job, and so does my fiancé as a store manager. Even with the texts and everything, I have all kinds of relatives blaming me for the issues I've caused with the boyfriend. My fiancé admits I probably should have just stayed quiet, but he knew I wouldn't be able to keep it a secret when I wanted to reconcile with my mom and spend more time with my siblings. We've had a bumpy past with her considering me a troublemaker for being different. My family thinks I should apologize for slander and tells me I'm lucky he doesn't sue.